One of my favorite things to do in rod building is to build custom grips from cork rings. When I first started building fly rod grips, one of the things I struggled with is what's called a recessed hood. And a recessed hood is when you have the hood of the reel seat recessed under the cork. I know there's about 10 ways to skin a cat, but I'd like to show you how we do it. We're going to start out with a cork ring, and we're going to modify it so the cork ring slides right over the hood of that reel seat, and this cork ring represents this cork ring on this grip. To modify a cork ring like this, you must have a drill press. Next, I measure the diameter of cork ring. It measures out at 1 1/4 inches. So I'll get me 1 1/4 inch spade bit. I'll modify it a little bit. I'll trim the edges down a little bit and cut it off to length. That makes it spin a little truer. Next, I got to measure the hood on that reel seat, and it measures out at 928 thousandths. So I'm going to take a 1-inch bit and modify it so it'll drill a 928 thousandths hole. And I want to drill a flat bottom hole, so I'll grind the points off that spade bit, and that'll give me a nice flat bottom hole in that cork ring. I modify these bits on my belt sander, and I'll tilt my table so that it'll give me the right angle to give me a good cutting edge. Now I clamp a board to the table on my drill press, and with my 1 1/4 inch bit, I'll drill a hole about 1/4 inch deep into that board. Next, I want to measure the hood on my reel seat to determine the depth of the hole that I'm going to drill in my cork ring. And I set my depth gauge on my drill press. Notice that the drill bit doesn't go all the way to the bottom of my pre-drilled hole that's going to be holding my cork ring. Now we push that cork ring into that pre-drilled hole. You remember I modified that 1 1/4 inch bit so that that cork ring would fit snugly in that hole. And that hole is on dead center with my drill press. So when I drill into that cork ring, it's going to be right on center. And I come down pretty slow right as you first start to keep from tearing up that cork. And I'm turning it at about 1500 RPMs. Now when you pull that cork ring out of it, it's a little fragile right there, but when you glue it onto that reel seat, it's going to be strong. You know, I build a lot of 7 and 8 weight fly rods. So I use this reel seat a lot. Whenever I go to trouble to set up this jig, I'll make 4 or 5 of these cork rings like this. This one really fits nice. Make sure and check out our video on building custom fly rod grips with cork rings.